thought I would talk about getting email subscribers and keeping them and also making sales in today's video. Well, first I'm going to go over how to get email subscribers. Well, what I first started doing, I had 0 subscribers on my blog, and I was saying get the latest tips and tricks and sign up for my email list. And as you know, nobody was signing up to my list. Like, I was getting barely any signups, maybe just 10 every month. And I was thinking, wow, how do I grow my list? You know, I'm just offering these tips and tricks, but nobody's signing up. I wonder what's going on. So, like, I looked at other people were doing, and they were offering some opt-in, which was like a little freebie or printable for people to sign up. So I was thinking, oh, I could do that. I'm a graphic designer. I know how to design stuff. You know, I can make a PDF, you know, of something, but I don't know what. So then I thought about, well, what's my audience? You know, I want them to be successful, and I want them to be able to set goals and achieve their dreams. So why don't I make a goal-setting workbook? So then I got busy, and I made this workbook that was 5 pages long, and it just talked about how to set your goals and break them up into bite-sized pieces, you know, and I put that up, and then I got like maybe 50 in a month. And I was like, wow, my list is really growing here. And then I got to 100 subscribers, you know, after a few months of doing that. I was thinking I need to do something bigger than this, you know. So I thought, well, why don't I make a planner, you know, a goal setting planner. If I'm going to call it a goal getting planner. So then I went out and I just made made some planner pages that I saw, like this. I looked at Michael's, and I had a planner, so I photographed it with my phone. Then I made a planner, and it went over really well, and it was 161 pages, but I duplicated a lot of pages, so it looked like more pages than it was. But I said it was a 161 page planner, when in reality it probably only had like maybe 25 or 50 unique pages. I think maybe 30, might have been like 30 unique pages, but I doubled them up if they were like a weekly planner. I increased the amount of pages because, you know, weekly you need like pages for each week. So I duplicated it, so it ended up being more pages, and it just looked better to offer a 161 page freebie. Plus it was very cute. It was like a rainbow flowers, and it was really pretty. And so I started giving that out, and then I got even more subscribers. I got to up 1,000. I was like, wow, 1,000 subscribers, that's so great. So then I started, and it got even more. It went viral on Pinterest, and I ended up getting like 1,000 more subscribers from it. So that's how I was able to get so many subscribers in such a small amount of time. I've only been blogging like 13 months now, and then I since made a new planner, a 2020 planner, and it has 550, because I actually, in the old planner, I made a daily view page, but I didn't multiply it. But in this new planner, I multiplied the daily view to 365. There's 365 days in the year, so now this planner has 550 pages. You know, and that just looks good, and like more people are buying it. So a planner is a really good way to go. You just duplicate the pages to make it look more valuable. Oh, hey, I decided to move in here. My little kid wanted me to sit by him. So let's continue what I have planned here. Well, I had like a 550 page planner, and then it got even more subscribers for me. You know, so it's a good way to provide value, to have like a planner or something that has like a large amount of pages. But you don't have to make all the pages yourself, or actually any of the pages. What you can do is get buy this it's called PLR, private label rights. These other people make like content, and also some people even make planners and other printables that you can use for private label rights. And what you could do is take that and then make your own printable in like Word or PowerPoint or anything. You could make a little ebook, like you're just wherever your niche is. You search niche, what your niche is, and then PLR in Google, and you'll come up all these PLR sites where you can buy the content, and it'd be like probably less than $20. Like, for instance, if you have a blog about plants and you want to sell like an ebook about how to grow plants, then you would search for gardening PLR. You want to be on the camera too? Here's my little boy. He says, I want to be on the camera. Right, don't you? Are you doing? So you search for like PLR in Google, and then it gets you all these different contents you could use, and you can like put that into Word, and easily you could make like an ebook or a printable or a worksheet. Like you could take the content and have the content there, and then ask questions about it with a worksheet. And you can just type in like blanks using that blank space key. So it's super easy. You can just use Word if you don't have any fancy graphic design programs, or if you don't like to write. But if you're a blogger, you must like to write. But even if you don't want to, you don't have to. You can just use PLR. And I use it sometimes, but I like to write and I like to design, so I just use it sparingly. Or sometimes I'll get some PLR, a printable, and I'll make it my own. I'll add more graphics to it and just make it prettier, because a lot of the PLR isn't that pretty and the writing's kind of bland. So you need to spruce it up with your own creative flair, to make it your own. So it's really important, just to give it a private spin, of yourself, because that's what people are buying. They're buying stuff from you.
Can I do this?
We're going to talk about nurturing your list. And what you do is you talk to your list like a friend. Whenever you write a new email, you talk to them like you would a friend, like you're writing a letter to a friend. You use their name, and then a lot of email clients that have variables where you can type in, their name, and and then when you type the variable, and it actually tells you at the side, to insert a variable, and you put name, and then you talk to them like they're your friend. And also, when you're making the email in the subject, you want an attention-getting subject, like something that you would click on if you were looking through emails. And also, it's good to insert an emoticon in the beginning of the email. That's what I do. I'll insert like a bright emoticon, like a sunflower. I like to use sunflowers or stars, or a smiley face, just anything to get attention, because you're imagining they have all these other emails, and then you want them to click on yours. So you want something attention-getting. So what I like to do is offer something free a lot of times in my email. So I'll offer free training or free printable or free something. And that gets more people to click on my emails when I say I have something free in them. Or you can just get an attention-getting headline, like nobody cares about me or something like that, to get people to click on the email. They'll go, why doesn't anybody care about you? And you have to like make them curious, like say something that sparks curiosity. So that's a good way to get people to open your emails. And when you're talking to them as a friend, you tell them about your family and your kids, if you have any, or your life. You just talk about your life, and then you kind of spin that into something of value to them. Like maybe you have a really nice story that you have, that relates to something of value, like your niche. Like say let's go back to, you have a gardening blog, so you're saying that you have this really funny story about a plant you have that wouldn't grow, and finally it grew. So you just talk about that, about something that happened in your life. And don't be afraid to give family pictures. Like I always give a lot of family pictures in my list. Like I'll put pictures of Brian and myself having fun, just different family photos. Like it doesn't matter. Like people like to see that you're a real person and you have a family too, and it makes you more relatable. You want to relate to your audience. You don't want to be somebody that's like too cool for school or something. You want to actually be someone that they can relate to. And I like to think that I'm kind of relatable. I have a family, and I just look ordinary. I'm not like super beautiful or anything, So I don't know. I guess I do. What are you thinking? You're super cute. I don't know if you're relatable. You're too cute, aren't you? You relatable? You're not? I don't think anybody can relate to you. You're crazy, aren't you? Are you a crazy little thing? Yeah, you are. You're crazy. So then what you want to do is you want to give. Like each week you give something 3 times. Like every week you don't try to sell anything for 3 weeks. And then the last week you should sell. But if you want, you can give and sell in one email. But it's always good to have the email to be one purpose. You want to have one call to action in your email. But some emails I'll do that are really successful is I'll give something for free, and then I'll sell something too. Like for the Thanksgiving planner, I gave away a free coloring page in the same email as the Thanksgiving planner. And I think it went over pretty well. Like a lot of people bought the planner and they got the coloring page for free. So it's like it complemented the paid product. So if you give something for free and a paid product in the same email, you want the freebie to complement the paid product. So that the freebie was a Thanksgiving coloring page and the paid product was a Thanksgiving planner that had some coloring pages in it. So they got like more value if they paid for the upgrade of the product. So you always want to do that, like make it match, or give something for free, like some free value. Like say you know something about plants that nobody else would know about, and you like talk about that in your email, or you can like give away a checklist to grow the perfect plant, like the perfect rose bush. You have a rose bush checklist. You can make checklists in Microsoft Word or it's anything. You just put little check boxes, you can insert them, and you just put some text by it, and you can make a checklist. It's like really simple. And in PowerPoint too, you can make shapes of a box and then put text by it, and that makes a checklist or a cheat sheet. It's really simple to make these free opt-ins, these free products. You can even do something in Microsoft Word, like write a report about the best way to grow, I don't know, an olive tree or something. And you could just make a report about it, and like maybe it's a 2-page report, and give that as a freebie. And you can use that as an opt-in too. So you can like kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You can get more email subscribers with this opt-in, but also nurture your list. So it's like wham bam, thank you man. You get like 2 in 1, so it's pretty cool. And then in each email you want to provide some value. You don't want to just like say buy my product and then that's it. You want to provide value, like, because that's why they're letting you in their inbox. Like they're letting you in their inbox, because if they don't think you're providing value, they're going to unsubscribe. So you want to make sure you give as much value as you can. And now we'll get into how to get sales, which is everybody's favorite part. And what you should do is when you're giving out a product, you should offer a discount. Like say you have a Shopify store, you can make discounts really easily with your Shopify store. And you could like say, I give a discount code, and you say it's just for my subscribers to make them feel special. Like they're the only ones that get this discount. And then you should highlight the pain points. Like why should they buy this product? Like what are they going through that would make them want to buy it? Like say they're struggling to grow plants. You say, well, do you have a black thumb? Do you need to grow your plants? Well, this guide will teach you everything you need to know about how to grow the perfect rose bush or the perfect, sunflower, or take care of your house plants. Like, are you suffering from a black thumb? That's like a pain point. They can't grow anything. They're over watering their plants, or maybe they're not watering it enough. Like this important guide will teach you everything you need to know. It's on sale with this discount code for $9.99. You always want to put like 99 or 97 in your price, just to make it, just look cheaper, or something. Like there's just some psychology behind, making things cheaper if they have 99 cents after them, or 97 cents. Like I've been testing 97 cents in my store, and we'll see what happens. So then you want to explain the transformation they'll get if they decide to buy your product after you highlight the pain points they're going through. So how is your product going to transform them? So like say, let's go back to the gardening. Like say you want to grow the perfect rose bush, and this guide will help you, because you'll end up transforming into a gardener, that can grow anything. You'll have a green thumb, and you'll be able to grow beautiful plants in your house, and you don't have to worry about them dying on you and embarrassing you when company comes over. The company's like, wow, why don't she neglects her plants, Like you don't want them thinking that, because you must overwater them. You must like pay attention to them too much. That's why they're dying, because you're giving them too much attention. So this guide will help you transform you into someone that has beautiful plants in your house, and just makes you stand out, and just everything you could think of that would transform them and give them confidence in buying your product. So that's all I have for you today on email marketing. If there's anything else, I'll definitely make another video. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope everyone has a great holiday. Like actually tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so I'm really excited. My husband's flying in to today. Like we're gonna have a nice Thanksgiving together. Like we're currently all in Iowa visiting my in-laws, so my husband's gonna fly in to join us, because he had to go to work and do his schooling. He's going to a coding boot camp to get a better job. So he's been doing that, and he's gonna fly in today around noon. So I'm really excited to see him, because I miss him so much. Like I haven't seen him since I think like Saturday morning. And Brian misses his daddy too, don't you? Don't you miss your daddy?
Yeah.
You say bye?
Bye!
Well, have a happy holidays, everybody. Bye.